Salvete Omnes, this is Amelia, also known as TheMartianGeek, and welcome back to another episode of Mega Man X. In the last episode, we did the first Fortress stage, so let us move right along to Sigma Stage 2. No fancy intro this time. But this stage also has some pretty decent music. Actually, I think the first Mega Man X might be the only game in the series that both has 4 Fortress stages and uses unique music for all of them, which seems kind of weird. Especially being the first game in the series. Usually that's the kind of thing that tends to happen later on after technology's improved and all. So we have these platforms here. They do exactly what they look like. And there are bats. That also would be a decent time to use the rolling shield, but it's doable without. You actually probably don't want to charge there, unless of course you have the charge button or dash button set up that you can dash and charge at the same time. It's another of those instances. The main problem with the bats is they scroll on screen so easily. But yes, we are in this stage and it seems to be quite purple. And as you may have guessed, this is not the stage boss. We have another Robot Master rematch. And we are dealing with Chill Penguin. He's weak to the fire wave, as might be expected. He's the ice boss, and generally ice bosses, if they aren't weak to the fire weapon, they're at least weak to the electric weapon. Oh well, so far so bad. I think Chill Penguin actually might be harder to fight with his weakness, because the fire wave kind of requires being up close, and there's no real other reason to be close to Chill Penguin because you don't have to. Just try charging it, but wasting a lot of weapon energy. I didn't check if that actually did more damage to him. But this is one case where just leaving it uncharged should be perfectly fine. Then again, that tends to be the majority of the time when using boss weaknesses in this series. And of course in the classic series, most of the weapons can't be charged anyway. So yes, Chill Penguin didn't get burned, or melted, or something. Pity we don't get a health pickup for him or something like that. Anyway. Bright armor, guys. Huh, I didn't know these guys were in this stage. I admittedly do not remember too much about... Alright, got him before he got into the armor. I actually don't really remember that much about the Fortress stages in this... Well, the middle 2 Fortress stages in this game. The first and last ones, yes. Wow, is that actually sprite flicker, or... is that... I mean, with the flying enemy. Super Nintendo doesn't usually do that. I have a feeling I'm going to run out of HP. Yep, there we go. Bye-bye. Choice of pathway here. We can actually see what's going on in both of them. I don't know. Guess we'll go up the right side. That was honestly kind of a pointless diversion, though. And if I remember correctly, we have another boss. It's Storm Eagle, who is weak to the chameleon sting. I don't know why, he just is. No real point in charging this one against him either. I think whoops, that was completely the wrong direction. I think the weaknesses usually do 3 damage. Whoa. That was kind of a bad combination of attacks. I guess I could charge it, but it would just make me invulnerable. You already saw what happens. Well, actually, I guess I could always do a repeat demonstration. Yes, indeed. Charging the chameleon sting just... Well, you know what? You already saw that in the previous episode. Better demonstration than I could hope to around here where there aren't a lot of... Okay, there weren't a lot of enemies on Storm Eagle's platform. I guess there are over here. Probably a good idea to take this shaft slowly and cautiously. Ah, bats! That is a really awkwardly placed mace enemy. Fortunately, you can't turn around while he's throwing the thing. And another boss refight, I guess. Or maybe it's the real boss. Nope, this is actually the real boss. Wow, there was not much to that stage. Welcome, Rangda Bangda. Yes, that's its name. Or, I think, Lambda Bamda in the Japanese version because of lack of phonetic differentiation. Blah. I can't English apparently. It has two eyes that can be one of three colors, and it has a nose, and each color eye as well as the nose is weak to a different weapon, but I can never remember which one is weak to what, so I'm just gonna use the Buster. This is pretty much how the fight goes. Eye opens up, possibly another eye opens up, walls close in, nose starts bouncing around. That was not very well. I think that's... Wow, first and second time the nose hit me. It's one of those bosses that I'm definitely better at fighting now than I was when I was younger, but... That doesn't mean I'm good at fighting, as you can see. Maybe I should start using its weakness. This is going awfully slowly, and I just died. I mean, I could just try different weapons, but I feel like that would actually be more likely to get me to lose another extra life. Seems like positioning is the important thing with this. So you've seen the blue eye and the green eye. The blue one goes toward your position and the green one shoots bullets at you. I haven't seen the red one yet. I'm actually not sure if those fully charged shots are doing much. That was bad. Might be a decent idea to lure the blue one if you can. Got some good damage on the nose there. I think you actually don't want to hit the nose too many times, because if you do, then the walls will be permanently closed in, and you have to deal with the eyes while they're closed in, and that's just... Nobody needs that in their life. Quite frankly. Oh, there's the red eye. It shoots a spread shot. Please tell me the red eye is not going to be the only one left after we do the... Well, hopefully that it won't get to that phase at all, but... Well, now it's really liking to put out the red eye. Oh, okay. Just the nose. I can deal with the nose. The nose is not hard to dodge. Or hit. Alright, there we go. Sigma Stage 2 finished. It's certainly a lot less painful than the first one. And password that does nothing because we're into the fortress stages. And there you have it. So I'll see you next time as we continue through the fortress stages.